Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Leg Drop the World. My name is Doc. This is my good buddy Judge.
What's up?
And we are back to talk about wrestling for the week. We are going to be talking Raw, SmackDown, NXT 205 Live.
Everything.
Yes, it was a busy week of wrestling.
Super busy.
Before we get to that, though, if you could hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, and leave us a comment. Let us know what you thought about Raw, SmackDown, NXT 205 Live, all the storylines, all the booking. We will be attending Defy 4.
Yes, we will. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yes, we just looked at the card.
I'm really excited.
And, yeah, it looks like it's going to be fun. So please let us know if you're going to be there. And I think that is about it.
That's it?
Oh, we're on social media. Check us out on Facebook.
All that stuff down there.
Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Yes.
Yes, and so with all of that stuff out of the way,
All of it.
let's talk about wrestling. Let's start with Raw. Judge, hit me with some knowledge.
Okay. We started off with Bray Wyatt cutting a promo.
Ooh.
It was kind of good.
A Bray Wyatt promo.
What did you think about it? He was basically saying, like,
Right.
I'm still here. Everybody else is gone. You guys thought that I was gonna go away, but nope, I'm here.
I don't know. I'm starting to lose some steam on Bray Wyatt. I mean, I still think that he's great. I think he's a great character and a great wrestler. I just don't know. It's hard to be excited about someone cutting a promo when you're like not really sure that they're ever going to do anything of consequence.
Yeah.
At least not in the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it was fine for what it was, but
it was okay.
It doesn't mean anything.
But Roman Reigns comes out, and then this is like the opening act for Raw.
Yes.
Reigns wins via pinfall.
Mm-hmm.
We've talked about this.
Yes.
I thought Bray did a good job.
Okay, he's going to be very protective of his words.
I am, because I know that we have a detective in our midst who will use my words against me.
Can you guys hear my thoughts right now? I would never do that.
I know you would never do that.
I would. 100%.
I never, ever. I think Roman Reigns is getting sloppy. His stupid arm corner thing, and then he's doing like a headbutt that doesn't look like a headbutt.
Yeah.
But it's just like you're getting lazy.
I don't know.
Lazy, man.
I don't know. I mean, the guy's wrestling a lot. I thought it was a good match for what it was. Yeah. I mean, I'm not super stoked on either of these guys, obviously. So
I just wish Bray would have won. I know it's not going to happen, but it's like I wish. I feel bad for Bray. He's like jobbing out right now, and it's just like, man, you gotta.
It's not gonna happen.
Go to the Indies, please. Come to Seattle.
I mean, if things go the way that they seem like they're going, he's gonna be in a storyline with Finn, and there's no way he wins that.
I feel like he wins some of them.
Well, yeah, I mean, but it's definitely gonna be Finn going over ultimately.
Of course, but like as long as he can win a couple of them, I'm okay with it.
Yeah. I don't know.
Anyways.
I mean, we're not that far removed from the era of Wyatt. Remember when he was the champion?
Yeah, I want that back.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
100% back.
That's what I'm saying.
Get that belt on him. Have him take it away from Ginger. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah.
Realest guy in the room.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Here we go.
Then we have Elias Sampson, the Drifter, performing his new song. And
he was inspired by a leaf falling or something.
Oh, yeah, a leaf falling on the sidewalk when he was walking in.
Please hold your applause until after I'm finished with the song. Yeah.
It was. No one liked Elias Sampson.
No.
No one likes him.
No.
Nobody wants him anywhere in the ring. And
Yeah.
then Dean Ambrose comes out, and he doesn't want him in the ring, so he like starts attacking Elias Sampson. Elias Sampson hits his finisher on Dean when The Miz shows up, and because Dean wants a rematch.
Yeah.
The Miz is like, I'm holding the celebration tonight, so you're not gonna get a rematch. And then Elias Hansen hits his finisher.
Yeah.
On him and leaves leaves Dean Ambrose dead in the ring.
Yeah.
It was fine. I think the Drifter is a really good wrestler. Yeah. Okay, maybe not really good, but I keep saying that. I need a scale.
Yeah.
Like I personally
Yes.
Judge needs a scale so I can stop saying he's a really good wrestler, and then people are like, he's not a really good wrestler. I don't think he's a really good wrestler. I just think he's
a really good character. He has a lot of potential.
Yes, that's what it is. Okay, I'll make a scale. I'll post it somewhere.
Let's talk about the next part.
Okay, Samoa Joe meets Paul Heyman.
Yeah, well, Samoa Joe, he cuts a promo.
Oh, yeah.
Right, and he talks about Brock Lesnar, and he talks about how he doesn't fear Brock Lesnar, but he's jealous, he's envious of Brock Lesnar. He wants everything that Brock Lesnar has.
Yeah, because you can see.
And he listed off all the things that he wants, and the last thing he says is he wants Paul Heyman to, run his errands for him.
Yeah.
And then you hear Paul Heyman come out. And the two of them go back and forth for a while, and then finally they drop their mics. But Paul goes to leave the ring.
Remember, Paul is just an advocate.
Yeah. And Joe stops him, and he's like, actually, I want to talk to you for a second. He takes him over to the corner, and Joe drops his mic, so you can hear what they're saying, but it's like from
it's from the mic. It's from the camera.
Yeah.
Right? It's like if we were to move this away and go talk to our camera.
Yeah.
That's what you would hear.
And essentially, he said what he was going to do to him, the coquina clutch. I'm going to wrap my arm around your throat. I'm going to squeeze. You're going to, your vision is going to go blurry, and then it's going to go dark. And then when you wake up, I want you to explain everything that happened to you in vivid detail to Brock Lesnar, because that's what he's heading for. I loved everything about this.
It was a great segment.
Yeah.
I liked Samoa Joe on the mic. I really do. Yeah. And kudos to Paul Heyman.
Paul Heyman,
that dude sold the coquina clutch.
It was
good.
Like he was
like in the rink, dead.
And then they had a couple backstage segments after that where he calls, Brock Lesnar. You can see it's ridiculous on his phone that it's Brock. Yeah. And he's backstage and stuff like that, and he's still selling.
Oh yeah.
It was great.
Good on you, Paul, man.
Paulie is putting in the work for Samoa Joe, and I love it.
Paulie, I like it. I also like that Samoa Joe called him Paulie.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting because I picked Samoa Joe at Extreme Rules to win.
Yes, you did.
But I was thinking that if Braun Strowman was ready to go, that they would just find a way to get Samoa Joe out of this particular story, and then
still could happen.
Braun would wrestle Brock at Great Balls of Fire, but everything seems to be pointing at this point to Samoa Joe versus Brock Lesnar at Great Balls of Fire. So
maybe, but I of course I look on the internet and stuff.
Yeah.
But I think some of the people on the internet are correct where it's I don't know if it's going to be Samoa Joe versus Braun Strowman or Brock Lesnar. It's going to be Samoa Joe versus Kurt Angle.
Oh, at Great Balls?
Yeah.
That could be. I mean, if Braun Strowman is ready to go, I think that's the storyline that they originally wanted, and that's going to be what they go with. And then if they can find a way to write Samoa Joe versus Kurt Angle, I think that would be amazing. Yeah. I would rather see that than him versus Brock. I would love to see Samoa Joe versus Brock at some point.
Yeah, me too.
But
the thing that everyone's pointing towards is there was a segment in the back where Samoa Joe is whoever or Paul Heyman is in my way.
Yeah.
So I took him out because he's in my way. Are you in my way? And then they get close.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's just ooh.
Not in a good way.
No. It's ooh.
It's not like they got like close and they were like, hey, no,
buddy, hey.
no. It got
It was
intense.
a stare down.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I think, if Braun's not ready to go at Great Balls of Fire, and you know what? Screw the WWE for making me say those words.
I know.
If he's not ready to go, they have a great opponent in Samoa Joe. He's super believable.
Oh, yeah.
If they want to go with the original plan of Braun versus Brock and they find a way to write Samoa Joe versus Kurt Angle, I'm still happy.
Yeah.
I think there's only good potential, other than the fact that the pay-per-view name is Great Balls of Fire.
And the poster for that is just awful.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
Bad.
We're not going to get into that.
No
But
good.
Next we have Cesaro and Sheamus versus Heath Slater and Rhino. This is Heath Slater and Rhino's first match on Raw since the merger.
The Superstar Shakeup, yeah.
Cesaro basically hits Heath Slater with a brogue kick.
Wait.
Not a rogue.
Sheamus.
Hey, what'd I say?
You said Cesaro hits him with a brogue kick.
Oh, no, yes. Sheamus.
That would be interesting.
That would have been interesting. Sheamus hits Heath Slater with a brogue kick.
Yeah.
And
this is a pretty quick match. It was kind of a throwaway.
It was just like it just showed the dominant power of Cesaro and Sheamus.
Yeah. It's unfortunate that they just won the championships, the tag championships.
Yeah.
And I don't even feel like we need to spend any time talking about this match. We're talking about the freaking tag team champions.
I know.
And they're in just a throwaway match. I don't even want to talk about it.
It's just not.
It's not worth talking about.
Yeah. I think right now the Hardy Boys are getting their rest in. I mean, they've been touring. They've been doing a lot. Yeah. I think it's time for the Hardys to get their rest in. Sheamus and Cesaro hold for a while, and then we wait for the revival.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Then we go to TJP versus Mustapha Ali. Basically, this is Neville saying, if you beat Mustapha Ali, you can have a title shot.
Full disclosure, I did not watch this match.
Oh, it was fine. It was super quick because TJP is dominating the whole thing, and then he just hits him with a detonation kick, and it's like over.
Yeah.
It was super fast, super quick. It was what 205 should be. It's like a squash almost, I guess. I don't know. It wasn't great. It wasn't awful.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, TJ Perkins wins, and then he says, this is my chance now. Like, give me a title shot.
Yeah,
right
I did see this part.
And then Neville comes out and says, no.
Yeah,
I'll give you
I'm not a miracle
shot.
worker.
Yes. Yeah, he says, I think, while I'm the king of the cruiserweights, I'm not a miracle worker, I believe. But then he attacks TJ Perkins on the I almost said the slide, on the entrance.
Yeah, on the ramp.
And he sets up a title match for 205 Live.
Yeah. And it's so funny to me, like the logical inconsistencies, right?
Yeah.
All TJ wanted was a title match.
Yeah.
Right? Neville comes and says, no, I talked to Kurt, and Kurt says, no title match.
Yeah.
And he says, no, let's go talk to Kurt. And Neville just, creams him and stands over him and says, and yells that now you have a title match. I'm like, what?
Who's running 205 Live?
Yeah,
Who's the general manager of
dumb.
205 Live?
Why?
We need to have a talk.
Why did this happen?
Then we get some Goldust and R-Truth promos.
Oh, man.
Goldust
is so freaking good.
He's so hot right now.
Oh, my gosh, dude.
So hot right now.
Oh, man. Goldust, go watch that promo. Goldust is a master. He was using his fingers when he was talking, and just the way he was doing it and the timing. That guy is a genius. Goldust, Dustin Runnels, whatever he has to call himself now, because he's not allowed to call himself Dustin.
He's allowed to call himself Goldust.
He is a genius when it comes to cutting promos.
He's so good.
It's not even, and this was sort of the thing that I was noticing about some of the vets that they were bringing back, like Mickie James. Mm-hmm. When Mickie James first came back and she was having matches, it was just like, she's so much better than everyone else on the roster.
100%.
So much better.
Yep.
And then you have, and now she's like just caught somewhere doing whatever.
Jobbing.
Yeah, and then you have Goldust, and he makes these promos, these video packages, and it's like, he's so much better than 90% of the roster when it comes to promos. Like, and he's a great wrestler.
He's a really good wrestler.
Do something with Goldust that's good. Like, that
get him
means
a
something.
singles run.
I mean, I understand that they have to get the blow off for this R-Truth thing, but
yeah,
I know he's getting old and whatever.
Might be his last run,
but
whatever.
Oh man, that guy, like, so good.
Yeah.
Goldust till I die, man. That guy is so good.
Another one that we got was Kalisto versus Titus ONeil, but we have like this weird segment before the match where Titus ONeil, well, it's Apollo Cruz and Akira Tozawa are talking in the back, and Akira Tozawa's in a suit. He's really nice. He's really dapper looking, and Apollo Cruz is like talking to him because they're best friends apparently. And then Titus,
they really want us to think that.
Oh yeah,
you know your best friend Apollo Cruz. You know your best friend Apollo Cruz.
Your best friend.
Hey, I was talking to your best friend Apollo Cruz. Apollo Cruz, your best friend.
Go home and talk to your best friend Apollo Cruz.
I'm not into any of this stuff. I know that, like,
I kind of like it.
I know that it's a popular thing, and I get it. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I'm not invested at all in any of it. So
Titus ONeil comes, like, he's like creeping in the background, and then he like stumbles over stuff, and he's like, "Oh hey, I see Apollo Cruz, you're recruiting for the Titus brand. I like that. And it's just like this whole, and he keeps calling Akira Tozawa the wrong name, and it's just like Tawaza, and it's kind of like a whole like it's funny, but it's getting old. It's funny, but old.
I mean, here's the thing, right? I think part of the problem is that there's so much more that I'm invested in right now. Mm-hmm. That this is like I don't know. It just doesn't have my attention.
It's a small piece.
And I don't know that it really deserves my attention.
Yeah. Well, Titus ONeil loses, even though he tells Apollo Crews, he's like, I have a match with Kalisto, and I'm going to win.
Yeah.
Just want to let you know that I'm going to win.
Yeah.
And he loses. So, I don't know what's happening with the Titus brand. Anyways.
I don't care. I'm done.
Then, Big Cass gets attacked. He's found lifeless.
Yeah, with like stage stuff all over him.
And he's dead. Not really dead,
but they have a match, so Enzo needs a tag partner. Apparently, he doesn't really care about Enzo or Big Cass's well-being. He's like, but dude, I see that you're dead on the floor.
But we got a match,
But we have a match, so it's like Kurt wouldn't be like, yeah, no, go help your buddy.
Yeah, go be with your friend who's obviously hurt.
Yeah, this was a weird thing. So the tag partner that he gets is Big Show.
Well, it's a Big Show.
And it was really the whole thing was like an episode of The Twilight Zone.
It was supposed to be a comedy act because they're fighting.
Oh yeah,
Gallows and Anderson.
Ugh, dude,
the club.
Get them at they're so good.
Yeah,
the club is so good.
Yeah, and they're jobbing out to a comedy act of like, you get this 5-minute promo.
And look at
Enzo
Machine Gun, dude. Machine Gun's looking svelte. Like that kid is. He's ready to go. Like they keep talking about how good Big Show looks. I'm like, dude, look at Machine Gun. Yeah. That guy, he's putting in the work in the gym. Like, push those guys. And Doc, man,
Doc's a bigger dude, but he can get up.
He got up so fast.
Yeah, a lot faster than Bray.
Holy moly, they're so good. And this whole thing just made me sad. I'm not invested in the whole who's beating up Enzo and Cass. I don't care. What I do care about is the club.
Yeah, I don't know who's beating up who. It's just weird. I don't think the WWE knows who's beating up who.
I'll care more about this Enzo Cass angle when you book the club better.
Yeah, okay.
Because the club is better than Enzo.
Enzo and the Big Show doing a comedy act of, well, I'm the realest guy in the room, and I'm going to do like this.
Ton of merch.
It's just weird. It's just Anyways, we get to the Miz celebration of his title, and
This was
he
really good.
becomes he becomes super paranoid because there's a bear. Well, did you get the bear? I didn't get the bear. Did you
Yeah,
get the
so
bear?
it's a person in a bear suit, not an actual bear standing in the ring.
Well, I wish it was an actual bear.
Yeah, no,
But it's a person
and
in a
he's
bear
holding a
suit.
sign that says "Congratulations" or
Yeah.
something.
And so
Who is so? Here's the thing.
hashtag Bear Miz.
Yeah.
The Miz Bear.
The
Miz
funny
Bear.
thing is they're talking about the bear. Did you get the bear? I didn't get the bear. And you can start to see the wheels turning in Miz's mind. And he looks at the bear. Everyone who has ever watched an episode of Raw or SmackDown that had Dean Ambrose on it
Yeah.
knows that can't be Dean Ambrose.
No, he's
In
so
the-
small.
Yeah.
The bear is smaller than Dean.
Yeah, and then he goes after the poor guy in the bear suit.
Yep. And then the Maurice, or somebody brings out a
Huge box.
big box.
Way bigger than was needed.
Yeah. And it's a present from Maurice, and the Miz starts going crazy because he's like, "That's Dean, and he
Dean's
starts
in the
beating
box.
it up, and it's a grandfather clock because grandfather clocks are timeless.
Yeah.
Just like you, the Miz.
Yeah.
Come on, your wife knows that. We know this.
Yeah. I think that the next time the Slammies come around,
Yeah.
the Miz should win a Slammy for best elbow drop.
Oh, it was
He
great.
elbow drops this package, this box that has a grandfather clock in it, and it looks so funny.
They look good.
It's the most
They look
ridiculous
real
thing.
good. Yeah. And then
Oh yeah, and
and then basically Dean is a cameraman.
yeah, he's dressed up as a cameraman, ends up behind Miz, hits him with a skull crushing finale, and
No, Dean hits him with a dirty.
oh yeah, I'm sorry, Dirty Deeds.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Scratch all that I just said. Well, not all of it.
Yeah.
Dean hits him with the. Dean does not hit the Miz with the
Delete.
Miz's own
Delete.
finisher. He hits Dean. Dean hits the Miz with Dirty Deeds.
Done dirt cheap.
I guess so.
Okay. And then we get Alexa Bliss versus Nia Jax. Alexa wins via DQ because she knows that she can't beat Nia Jax, and so she
She manipulates Mickey James and Dana Brooke to come and yeah
attack her
Yeah.
basically.
Ugh. Mickey is so much better than this garbage.
And then Nia Jax just destroys Mickey James and Dana Brooke.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
It's bad.
And then the main event.
Seth versus Joe, and Joe wins because the ref stops it, right?
Yeah, he Coquina clutches him to death.
To death.
It was an okay match. Seth
shows
hit
how-
a Falcon Arrow on Samoa Joe.
Oh yeah.
Looked great.
Yeah.
I
Here's
just
the thing.
wish that he was a heel.
I'm with you. I just need Seth Rollins heel.
Yeah.
Stop being the babyface.
He was so much better as a heel.
Be the heel. I mean, this is jumping ahead, but we saw a package in NXT that basically showed Seth Rollins' progression throughout NXT and in the WWE, and he was the heel, and he just looked better.
Heel champ.
Heel
Awesome.
champ. It was great. Okay, we spent a lot of time on Raw.
Yeah, we did. We're
What are
gonna
you
have to
gonna
go
give
faster.
Raw?
I will give it an 8.
8. I'm gonna give it a 7. Not great, but not like.
All I needed was that Samoa Joe killed it. I
He
loved
He
this
killed it.
episode
He
because
killed
of him.
Paul Heyman too.
Yeah.
Paul Heyman's dead.
Yeah.
No, he's not. All right, SmackDown Live. The women's Money in the Bank briefcase is revealed, and the contestants are all out there. The Money in the Bank, the briefcase looks great for the women's. I
Yes.
love it more than the men's. It's like white with some gold on it. It's great.
Yeah.
Looks good. Then who comes out? Who comes waltzing down the aisle when they're
Waltzing?
talking? Yeah.
Who?
Lana.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Lana debuts on SmackDown Live. Sorry, bro.
It was that bad, actually. It
Yeah.
was that bad that you don't remember.
This whole segment was a mess. Here's the thing. Okay, when it comes to Raw, I feel like I was belly aching about some stuff, and I was, but I still liked it. Okay?
Yes.
So when it comes to this, like, this was actually bad. I
This
didn't
was
like
bad.
any of this.
Well, she like comes out and the crowd's kind of going crazy, but not really going crazy. And then she wants to be in the Money in the Bank picture, and then they're like, "No, you can't be in the Money in the Bank picture." So then she goes back into the back, and it's just like.
So the
What's
thing that
going
kills
on?
me about this is Lana comes out and she wants to be in the Money in the Bank match, and Shane uses the line that apparently he loves. You got to earn.
But this is the land of opportunity.
Yeah, exactly. So, anyways, she goes.
She
And
starts
she starts,
swearing
like-
at him in Russian.
Yeah, and then she leaves, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, just make a
match.
match. Make a match.
Have
Let
a
her
match.
earn. Like, this is
Yeah.
okay.
It's a
What,
land
you
of
want
opportunity.
someone on your roster just sitting at home doing nothing?
Yeah.
Like,
Especially someone who gets
now,
a pop.
spoiler alert, she is going to have a friggin' title match with Naomi
At Money in the Bank.
at Money in the Bank. But she was not a part of any of them making the match. It was Naomi going to Shane backstage saying, I want to fight Lana. I want to fight Lana.
Well, she did that because Lana came out during
I understand that.
the Naomi, Becky, Charlotte versus the Welcoming Committee, which was
And
the next match.
cost her the match.
Lana comes out and very poorly pulls Naomi's
Yeah.
leg away, and Tamina gets a roll-up pin.
Why you have a superstar
Yes.
that's debuting
Yes.
that night,
Yes.
you're going to put her in a title match.
Yes.
Why was the sum total of her appearance being told she can't wrestle, having a temper tantrum, creeping around the ring and cheating so that someone else loses the match, and then disappearing for the rest of the night? But by the way, she's in a title match.
Maybe this is
Like-
just a way to get like she defeats Naomi at Money in the Bank, and then they cash in their contracts, and then they defeat Lana for the title, or Naomi wins
Yeah.
against Lana, and then they cash in the title. That it's just maybe that's what this is setting
Yeah.
up.
I feel like this whole thing could have been set up in such a way that like they are actually getting this person that needs to get over,
Yeah.
as opposed to them just being like, I don't know. It just the whole thing felt disjointed to me. If
Question.
you have somebody that you're debuting, don't crap all over them and then have them not even a part of them making the match that she's in.
Yeah. Question: does this remind you of anybody?
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Thank you. Don't do the same things that you did with Shinsuke.
Let her
with
wrestle.
Lana.
Just let her
Let
wrestle.
them both wrestle, please.
Or like get some sort of mix it up somehow. I mean, she came out in a dress.
Yeah, and I told you this, which is like, I don't find you like as a viable competitor when you come out in a dress and heels.
Like a ball gown.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you doing? Like, come out in your wrestling gear. Show me
Yeah.
that you're ready for this. Show me that you're
I
ready.
don't know, man. Yeah. Yeah, whatever.
Shout
Okay.
out to Lana and Rusev. I love that you both are Preds fans. Go Preds, right? Am I
Yeah.
talking-
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Lana, I feel like, is in such a tenuous position to begin with.
Yeah.
Like,
super fragile.
let's
You can't do
let's
anything.
try to stack all of the cards in her favor
Yeah.
as a re-debuting superstar.
Yes, please.
So, anyways, so let's talk about the match they had.
Naomi,
even wanna talk about it.
Becky, Charlotte, and the Welcoming Committee. It's the same match we've seen time and time again.
Yeah.
Except for Lana comes out,
There was a
removes Naomi's leg, and then Tamino basically hits her with a super kick, and it's over.
There was a really
Done.
funny Becky Lynch Carmella spot where she gets Carmella up against the ropes, and then they end up in like a weird, like, Becky takes her down. They end up with Becky's legs wrapped around Carmella's midsection, and she's like rolling
Yeah.
all the way around the
Yeah.
ring, like.
It's like a roll,
Ye-
one, and then she rolls, and then one, and then she rolls, and then one. It's just like,
Yeah,
it was fun. I
it was
like
pretty
that.
funny.
I didn't like it when Becky got Carmella up against the corner again. She gets onto the second rope. Looks like she's gonna kick Carmella.
Yeah.
But like misses and just topples over the top. And was
Yeah.
like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh well.
But the Lana
Welcoming
helps
committee.
the welcoming committee win.
And Tamina gets the pin on Naomi.
Naomi.
So that goes to show you what they think about Naomi.
Yeah, I don't know.
AJ versus Dolph
Yes.
rematch.
Good match.
Really good match. I liked it.
Good match.
Dolph
This
looks
should have been the
good.
match that they had last week, though.
Yeah. AJ wins. Dolph looks strong. AJ looks strong. I don't think I didn't see anything in this match that I didn't like, other than I thought that there was a 3-count pin already, like at the beginning of the match. But apparently, I was watching the wrong thing.
Oh, yeah.
But that's
Yeah,
just
no.
me.
I thought it was a good match. I like both of these guys.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mojo goes up to Shane and says, "Hey man, I want a chance at the Money in the Bank stuff." And Shane goes, "Well, this is the land of opportunity. So if you would like, you're gonna have a match with Jinder Mahal tonight to prove to yourself that you can be in the Money in the Bank ladder match. But why didn't you do this for Lana?"
yeah.
What?
I don't know.
Anyways,
I think he was using his, like, prior... He defeated Jinder Mahal.
he's the only. He did mention he is the only one
Yeah.
who has defeated Jinder Mahal.
Yeah. So I'm assuming that's what earned him the shot against Jinder.
That match happens. Jinder Mahal wins without really the help from the Singh Bros. I mean, like, the Singh Bros were, like, at the ringside.
Yeah, I mean, they did distract him.
Yeah. Here's the thing. And we're not going to... I don't want to go crazy on this.
Okay.
Listen, when you're distracting somebody...
Yeah.
And I know I'm breaking kayfabe or whatever, but if I'm, like, legit into the WWE, I wouldn't be distracted by somebody on the ringside, right? Like, he runs over and knocks one of the Singh brothers down, and then he stays there, and he starts, like, jobbing at him. And I'm like, don't worry about that, dude. Jinder's, like, right there.
Yeah, some of that
Go
stuff
get
seems
him.
so obvious. It seems so obvious, but it's like
Yes,
campy. It's
No,
cheeky, you
but
know.
I'm
Like
yeah.
they did that kind of stuff. Like I just remember when Shawn Michaels used to set up the Sweet Chin music. You know, it was like 3 years of the guy like getting up, and you know Shawn's just stomping on the floor, and
Yeah.
all the announcers are like, "Don't turn around, don't turn around."
Yeah, but see, I like that. I like when the announcers are like, well, that's JR, though.
Yeah, yeah.
That's 100% JR. JR just makes matches better.
Yeah, but anyways,
Yes.
like there are certain things that are like super obvious.
Yes.
You know, like if you're that guy, you like
Don't
someone's
turn around.
stomping, like you know what's gonna happen. You're a wrestler, you know what's gonna happen.
Don't turn
Same
around.
thing with Mojo. Like, yeah, there's a Singh bro outside the ring.
Yeah.
I know what's gonna happen the
Yeah.
minute I turn around.
Yeah.
And if I'm a fan watching it, I know he knows what's gonna happen.
Turn around.
Oh my goodness,
I
no.
know. So then we got the New Day versus the Colognes. The Colognes?
Yeah. So did we skip the?
I was gonna bring that in. So we have another Fashion Files, which is
So
great.
good.
So funny.
So good.
Yeah, the New Day
I
come
get-
and ask for help from the Fashion Police, basically.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah. So they stick with the black and white motif.
Yep.
You know, of the like noir,
Mhm.
hard-boiled detectives sort of thing. And when they cut to the New Day walking down the halls, it's in color.
Mhm.
And then when they walk into the Fashion Police's room, it's back in black and white. And Big E has the best line where he walks in. He was like, "We're in black and white. We're black." And he looks up at Fandango and he goes, "And white."
Listen, Big E was funny.
So good, man.
They
So good.
they bribe
The
the
Fashion
the
Police.
Fashion Police with rompers, which is
Whatever.
hilarious. I mean, they're like
I
pulling
don't know
it out.
I don't know what these things are.
It's a onesie. It's short onesies. It's like if I were to take,
Rompims? I thought they were saying
Yeah,
rompims.
well, they could be. I don't know. They're called rompers.
Rompers.
It's
Oh, so
basically like-
rompers are for girls and rompims are for boys.
Maybe,
I don't
but it's
know.
like if you took your outfit right now
Yeah.
and just combined your shirt with your pants,
Yeah.
and had a zipper in the front so you could get in. That's a romper.
Okay. Anyways,
they're
funny,
popular.
funny.
It
funny
was really
segment.
hilarious. Really funny segment.
So good. I love Fandango when he says that it wasn't cologne. I took the cologne.
Oh yeah.
And I sent it to the boys down at the
in the
lab, but
lab.
it turns out there's no lab and no boys. So I tasted it for fingerprints.
Yes. And he's just like, it tastes like cologne.
Yeah.
The cologne's cologne.
Oh my gosh, man. I want to shake the hands of everybody involved in these segments.
It's so great.
This is some of the best stuff, Yeah, it's so good.
Or what's the best one where he's like, in this line, like when they're doing like the fashion files thing at the beginning, he's like, in this line of work, or he's like, they only ask you to turn left in two things. When you're a model, you got to turn left, or when you're a pedophile and they're taking your picture.
Is that what he said?
Yes.
What? Wow, I completely missed that. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Go back and watch it. That's what he says.
Wow. Yeah.
We're moving away from the PG era. Apparently.
Yeah. So anyways, great segment. And then we get the New Day versus the Colognes match. It was a good match. Friggin' Xavier Woods is putting in the work.
Yeah.
That kid is good.
Real good.
Yeah. He does a tope over the top rope. And I don't know if it's just that he's like denser than the other people who execute those. But man, when he hit I can't remember who it was that he actually hit.
I think.
And when he actually hits him, it's like you see the impact. It's like, dude, yeah, like
100%.
He's a bigger guy. I mean, he's smaller than Big E, but
yes, but bigger than Kobe.
Yes, doing a tope is serious
I love the
business.
Tope.
Yeah,
love the tope.
Better than the suicide dive.
So much better. So much better. Do more topes, less suicide dives.
Yeah. All right.
Then after that happens, the Usos come out and cut a promo on the New Day. And
it's great.
Listen, I love both of them.
Yeah.
I can't choose one.
Yeah. Who's the face and who's the heel? Like, we know who the faces and the heels are, but I'm just as likely to cheer the Usos as I am the New Day.
Yeah.
Right? If I'm in the crowd, if I'm in the live crowd and they're both out there, I'm cheering when they make a point, and I'm cheering when they make a point.
Oh, yeah. So they make point. They basically diss the New Day.
Yeah.
The Big E one was, Big E, is that your initials or your bra size?
Yeah.
And then Xavier Woods was,
look
up, look down, and then Xavier Woods is like,
yeah.
And he's like, what are those?
And it's his his curly horn shoes that he wears.
Yeah.
The Iron Sheik type.
Yes.
Boots, wrestling boots.
What was the diss on Kofi?
They were just making fun of his ponytails or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways,
it's just really good. Both of them are really great.
Fashion Files were great. The tag team match was great. The promo afterwards was great.
Yeah.
That was the best part. Best part by far.
Yes.
Of SmackDown.
Shinsuke versus Kevin Owens. Shinsuke wins. Baron Corbin is on commentary, but Baron Corbin beat up Sami Zayn.
Because Sami Zayn was supposed to be on commentary.
Yes. So it's just like Baron Corbin. And then after Shinsuke wins with the Kinshasa, Baron Corbin does an end of days on, which we haven't seen in a long time.
Yeah. Shinsuke gets his legs all the way up when he hits that end of days on.
I know. Well, you kind of had to. Did you see how slow it took for him to
Yeah. I was like half expecting him to just keep going.
And just turn it into a kick.
Yeah. It was a pretty good looking end of days.
The Shinsuke KO match was pretty good, I thought.
It was all right.
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah. It was all right.
Yeah. All right. That's SmackDown Live. A lot shorter than Raw.
Yeah.
What are you going to give it?
I'm going to give it a 7.
7? I'm going to give it an 8.
Wow.
So we switched on those.
The only one that I really liked was, I guess the AJ Dolph match was okay, but the New Day stuff was just the best. New Day Fashion Police.
I like AJ Dolph, Mojo Jinder.
I didn't like that match.
New Day and Colognes and Shinsuke versus KO.
Yeah.
I liked Mojo Jinder.
I did like Jinder's new entrance. They are finally giving him some character.
Yes, it's so cool.
Like, let's spend a little money on our champion.
Yeah, he's walking out, and as he's walking, the ramp is becoming illuminated with his rug.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
it looks
cool.
really cool.
Go look it up. It's on Reddit.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, let's bust through
Live.
these.
All right. 205 Live.
Yes.
Noam Dar versus Cedric Alexander.
Okay,
Cedric
match.
Alexander wins. It was an okay match. Cedric Alexander needs to get away from Noam Dar and Alicia Fox as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Just go. You need to be on the title run.
Yeah.
Go away.
Yeah.
Mustapha Ali versus Louis
Valet.
Mustapha Ali wins.
This was way competitive for a guy who's a obviously enhancement talent.
Yes.
And
He's a local
obviously
talent.
not 205 pounds.
No, he was like 165 pounds.
Yeah. Soaking
Short.
wet.
He didn't even make it to the top of the ropes.
Barely. Yeah.
Height-wise.
Yeah.
So,
Drew Gulak comes out after, in the middle of the match, to tell him that, or he does his little chant. Louis Valet goes for the roll up. Mustapha Ali rolls through, gets the pin, and then Drew Gulak congratulates him on getting a win without leaving the ground, without flipping and flopping. Yeah.
It was fine. Then we have Titus ONeil tries to recruit Akira Tozawa again.
Yeah. I'm not.
It was fine. Go tell your best friend, Apollo Cruz.
What the interesting thing to me about this was Rich Swann speaking Japanese to him.
Oh, yeah.
Like, dude.
Yeah. Oh, good on you, Switch.
Yeah.
Good on you. And then the main event was TJ Perkins versus Neville for the Cruiserweight Championship belt.
Pretty
Neville
good match.
Wins with the Rings of Saturn. Yes. Again, my issue with this is I like heels. I like heel versus heel. I'm okay with those matches.
Yeah.
But I don't like the heel versus heel in this match.
Yeah. I don't know.
Too similar. They're too similar heels, and I don't like it.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though, right? Where are they going with Neville? Like, what's next for him, right? He's clearly beaten Austin Aries, and they will not wrestle again for a long time. He's clearly beaten TJP, who is the previous champion.
Yes.
And
first champion.
Yeah, he was the first champion. So,
And
I mean,
Jack Gallagher.
Yeah, Jack Gallagher has been involved in these, and he loses a lot. Like, who's next?
Cedric Alexander.
Yeah. I hope so.
Yes, please. All right, 205 Live. That's it. What are you giving it?
6.
I'm giving it a 4. It didn't.
Wow.
It did not capture it. And I'm only giving it a 4 because of Cedric Alexander.
Oh, wow. I'm giving it a 6 based on the TJP Neville match. I really like that match.
I'm giving it a 4 based on Cedric Alexander and the TJ Perkins Neville match, but it just was. Ugh.
Yeah. All right.
NXT. My boys.
Heavy Machinery.
Heavy Machinery.
Another squash match.
Versus Victor Andrews, who we've never seen, and Lars Sullivan, who has a known knack for if he loses, he blames his tag partner and just destroys them.
Yeah.
Heavy Machinery wins in glorious fashion.
Yeah, their finisher is great. The compactor.
Crusher, right? No, the compactor. The
Yeah.
compactor. So good.
Yeah, it's great. I love Heavy Machinery.
And then they left chanting, "We want Authors of Pain."
Yeah.
So hopefully the WWE can push them.
Yeah.
They got new ring gear and a new Titantron.
Yeah, they
too.
have these new
Black and
vests
red.
that they wear too.
And they have black and red.
Yeah, yeah.
Their singlets
Black
are-
and black and red.
Cat probably got mad at them for using black and yellow
Oh.
and looking just like the Cat logo.
Well, maybe.
Then we have Sarah Logan versus Peyton Royce with Billy Kay on the side.
Sarah Logan has a great look. Her
Yes.
character, I mean, she comes out wearing
she's
this
a
like jacket
lumberjack.
and her hands wrapped and
She's
stuff
a
like that.
Jill.
She's I
Lumberjill?
don't know her, but yeah, she looks she has a good look. And yeah, I'm not a big fan of Peyton Royce and Billy Kay.
I'm not either, but I'm glad it was Peyton Royce wrestling, not Billy Kay.
Yeah. Peyton Royce wins. Did we already say that?
Yeah. Hideo versus Ornery Lorcan, or as I like to call him,
Dude.
Strong Style Lorcan.
This
because
guy
that dude went off
slapped. Well, first of all, he got slapped. Like
in the face.
Hideo, they were up against the ropes. He backs up and just, he slaps him so hard.
Everybody in that crowd was like,
Yeah,
"Ooh."
I rewound it. Like I was like, oh.
Yeah.
But then Oni Lorcan goes off on
He goes
Hideo Itami.
ham.
just slapping him, hard, like
Hitting him.
shoot hits.
Oh yeah.
And then goes for like a top. He jumps off the top rope, or the post.
Yes.
And man, the collision there looked crazy. It looked
Yeah.
gnarly. And then Hideo has enough, and he gives him what, 4 GT or
4 GTSs.
or did he give him 3 and was going for the 4th? And then Cassius Ono comes out to stop him.
It was 3 going for the 4th.
Yeah. And Cassius Ono brings him out, or comes out and tries to stop the insanity.
We don't know who won this because Cassius Ono pushes Hideo,
Yeah.
which by rules of WWE means that
He would seem like
Hideo wins.
Yeah, that Oni Lorcan would be disqualified, but they just rang the bell and that was it. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, it was a pretty good match.
Yeah.
Man, it was stiff.
Yeah. No Way Jose versus Killian Dane. Killian Dane wins. But
It's kind of a slow match, but it
Yeah.
was okay.
Well, Killian Dane's a big boy, and
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah, his finisher looks really cool. I can't remember
Yeah.
what it's called.
I can't remember either. But No Way Jose gets him up on his shoulders and does a pile driver. Not
Yeah.
a pile driver. He does a suplex. I don't know what he does. He got him on his shoulder and then kind of spun him
Yeah.
and hit him. It was good.
Yeah.
It was a good match. Kind of slow, like you said, but it was fine.
Yeah.
So that's 205, or that's NXT.
Yeah.
That's not 205. That's NXT. What are you gonna give NXT?
I will give it a 5
I'm gonna give
based
it a
essentially on Hideo's match.
I'm giving it a 6 because of Heavy Machinery and Oney Lorcan.
Yeah, I mean, I love Heavy Machinery. I really do. I just want to see them in a storyline.
Yeah,
No,
so
I mean, enough of the squash matches.
you're in the same position that I am with Aleister Black.
Yeah, but Heavy Machinery's been around for longer than Aleister Black has.
Yeah, but I don't know. Anyways, that's wrestling for the week.
Yes. So, yeah. Thanks for joining us.
Yes.
We will be back next week, next Thursday, with another video.
Yes, we will.
So please, again, like I said, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification button, and leave us a comment. Let us know what you thought.
Yes.
And please let us know if you are going to Defy
Yeah.
4 in Tacoma and
Yes.
Seattle. And yeah, other than that, you got anything?
Nope, I got nothing.
No? All right. Well, thanks for joining us, guys. We'll see you later.
Hi, Mom.